Bristol and Cambridge will be using similar boats, German-made Empacker boat, made of very light material, a lot of carbon fiber and plastic in the boat. Boats are about 60 feet long, and all the really important attachments and adjustments are made here on the outrigger. We have a button on the oar which can be moved in and out, and a pin with a gate where the oar sits, and this can also be moved in and out on this plate. And that gives a gearing, whether it's a heavy or a light gearing, how difficult it is for the oarsman to pull the blade through the water. That adjustment is all made here. The oar is 384 centimeters long. Again, it's made of very light material, carbon fiber material as well. At the end, the blade is now shaped like a chopper. It's like a meat cleaver, with more blade area below the central line than above it. This is much more effective, it holds the water better, and it gives the oarsman a much more effective stroke. Moving towards the oarsman's position, the oarsman sits on a sliding seat so that he can get a big arc with his blade, but also so that he can use the thigh muscles to give him as powerful a stroke as possible. The feet are adjustable as well. The shoes are attached to the boat. They can be adjusted up and down, again for comfort, and the feet can be adjusted towards the stern or towards the bow, again depending on the size of your athlete. Moving on to the cox, he sits in here. Everything now is electronic. He's wired up for sound. He has speakers through the boat so that he can speak to the crew without shouting down a megaphone in the way that they used to do. He's using a cox box. This cox box gives him the ratings, the time elapsed, all the information that he needs, really, to pass on to the crew. Then, of course, the cox is also steering the boat using these wires, which are attached to this bar, which is attached to a pin, and the pin runs right through the boat, and it comes down and it attaches to the rudder. And this little rudder here is what you see. That is the only thing that is steering the boat, but it's enough to give him enough steerage. And that is attached then to the fin, and that gives stability. It's a very deep fin, and that gives the stability. And remember that this 100-kilo boat has to carry 800 kilos of 8 athletes and a cox over the 4¼ mile course.